Hello everyone, I'm Yannis Kalafatis and together we will learn more about the Mediterranean cuisine and diet. Today we will see something completely different, something really quick that you can eat throughout the day. You can change the ingredients accordingly, but for now we're gonna cook it for dinner, so it's gonna be slightly heavier on the flavor. You can call it, it's very similar to scrambled eggs. But we call it Kayana in Greece. Is a traditional. It was the food that the lower class or poor people would cook, just because it was simple ingredients like eggs, onions, garlic. But again, it's super tasty, super quick. There's multiple ways you can serve it. So let's have a look. Okay, so if you have noticed, we're in a new place, we've got a new kitchen and a new place. So here how it looks like, it's a bit bigger, more organized with a proper fridge and everything. So yeah, thank you for your support, you're amazing. So here we've got all of our ingredients, we've got some fresh chopped tomatoes, and then simple ingredients has garlic, onions, peppers, some fresh oregano, you can replace it with dried, and then we're gonna use some dried thyme, and then eggs. Now if you get any trimmings from the onions or the peelings or stalks from the herbs, that one you can keep them to use for a chicken stock or any stock you're gonna make. We've got an amazing recipe in video on our channel, so save it on the side and then you can use it later. We're not gonna use any stock today because we'll be using tomato that has enough juices in it, but you feel free to have a look. And before we get into that, make sure you have a look on our website for the recipe that can be found down below in the description, or you can just type yanniskalafatis.com and have a look. As you're down there, you can click the red button that writes subscribe to get notified for future videos. We have chopped all of our ingredients to speed up a little bit the process. Now for the eggs, we're simply going to just crack them and mix them a little bit. Now you can add some spices in there if you want, or if you want to make a more complicated recipe, feel free, but for now we will see the traditional way. So we're gonna mix them a little bit. But this is amazing because you can serve it with a bit of feta and a little bit of bread, as we're gonna do later. And it's just such an amazing food or snack, or yeah, you can do it everywhere. You can do it like for into camping or a work or even home. So it's really nice and nutritious. Now it's important, we don't want to whisk and incorporate air in there. You just want to break the eggs very well. Onto a pan we'll go to strong heat, and then we're gonna pour a good amount of olive oil, as we always do. Alright, our oil is hot, so we're gonna go with our veg here in. We'll keep the herbs for later. Once they get a little bit translucent, we're gonna get some tomato paste in there. A good amount, but not too much. And we're gonna mix it to cook it a little bit, remove the bitterness, and that will enhance the flavor. That just right before we add our tomatoes. Oh my god, you can smell the aromas, like this thing is incredible already. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our tomatoes. And I know that looks really similar to scrambled eggs. which is just scrambled eggs with tomato and vegetables. But in Greece, like, is something that's something very traditional, and you can only find it like to the taverns anymore. It's not that popular for homes to for people to cook it. That was simple because it was the lower class and like the poor people. They would cook with what ingredients they would have, and that would be usually like stuff from their gardens or what they could find, which would be like onions, eggs, and simple stuff. We're gonna cook it a little bit and then we'll go straight with the eggs and then with the herbs. Now if you want, you can cook the vegetables more, but personally I like to fill them a little bit, so that's why I didn't cook them a lot. So there we go. I'm not gonna cook it further. That's all I wanna do personally. You can go more. No seasoning so far. We're gonna go straight with our eggs in, scoop out everything. Here we are. We'll mix from time to time a little bit. Yeah, we don't have a very strong heat at the moment. You don't need it. You just wanna gently cook it. And you mix a little bit, you mix and mix. And now again, for the cooking, traditionally would be nearly too well done, so a lot cooked quite a lot. You will still be juicy because of the tomatoes. Now if you wanna go, it's up to you how much you wanna cook it. We're gonna go in between, not too dry but not too wet, let's put it that way. Here we're done. We're gonna turn off the heat, but we'll leave the pan onto the stove. Now we're gonna add our oregano here, and then we're gonna add some dried thyme. You can use fresh if you would like, a little bit like that. And then simply black pepper, a little bit of salt, and as I said, this is it. If you would like, you can play around with the ingredients. People add paprika, or you can add some Tabasco and make it spicier, some jalapeno powder, pepper. Again, you can do whatever you want. You can add double cream or milk onto the whisked eggs and give it a richer flavor. This is a traditional way. It's really simple. Here we have got our results. Here's our Kayanas, and then we can serve with some crumbly feta and some toasted bread. That'll be amazing. But bread and toasted, highly recommended, because this crunchiness will give, it'll bring it to the next level. Now that was how to make a Yannis, something really easy, simple, quick and traditional. Make sure to have a look on the internet alongside with our recipe from our website. You can find it down below. You can also have a look onto our other videos that we have on our channel. And whilst you're there, you can press the right button and subscribe and support us. Thanks so much for watching and have a beautiful day.